What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's look at some NBA picks for Tuesday, March 28th slate of games. Before we get into our picks tonight, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
Yes, I am 0 for 0. I gave out the Nuggets minus 4.5 against the 76ers. Whenever I gave it out, I expected Joel Embiid to play and James Harden was questionable. Well, it turned out neither one of them ended up playing for this game, so we got a good line with it. The Nuggets are already up 9 points with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, so it's looking good so far. We just need to hope that they, hold strong for us.
Yeah, I had the Dallas Mavericks money line on the road against the Pacers. If you watched when the video first came out, or even in the morning, you got the money line at minus 110 or minus 112. If you watched later in the afternoon, you got minus 6.5 as a spread. It didn't matter which one you took. The bet still won, but some wild news came out with Luka being able to play in this game as the NBA waived his technical foul in his last game. I'm going to talk a little bit about it on the player prop video, but I'm not going to get too much into it here. But we are moving on to our picks tonight. Hopefully, we're going to sweep again tonight. But Trey, start us off for our picks tonight.
Yes, I'm going to be going with the Boston Celtics at the Washington Wizards game. The Celtics are red hot here this last week, and the Wizards are next up on the buzzsaw. The Celtics have won and covered their last 3 games against the Spurs, Pacers, and the Kings, and they have won those 3 games by an average of 30.3 points per game. Meanwhile, the Wizards are 2-8 straight up and 3-6-1 ATS in their last 10 games. And then the 2 games that the Wizards did win were against the Spurs and the Pistons. So it is unquestionable which team is better and which team is playing harder to win the games right now. The Celtics are trying to push hard to get that number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. They're only 1.5 games behind the Milwaukee Bucks for the 1 seed. And Tatum did sit out of the Celtics last game with a hip injury, but he is labeled as probable, so we should expect him to be out there. And the Wizards are 3.5 games back from the 10th seed in the play-in tournament, and they have just entered full-on tank mode. Kuzma and Beal have already been ruled out for this game. Kuzma has not played in 4 games. Beal has not played in 3. So it looks like they might have just shut them down for the entire season. And Gafford and Monty Morris are both questionable for this game already. And these 2 teams have already played twice this year, and the Celtics have won and covered both games. And they won those games by an average of 13.5 points. And they had Beal and Porzingis for 1 game, and then they had the big 3 of Beal, Porzingis, and Kuzma for the 2nd game, and they still lost by double digits. So we should expect the Celtics to come into this game and absolutely just demolish the Wizards without 2 of their best players. So give me the Celtics here minus 11.5 as big road favorites to keep the momentum going towards the playoffs. Here are my 5 favorite trends for this game. The Celtics are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games versus the Wizards. The Celtics are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Celtics are 5-2 ATS in their last 7 road games. The Wizards are 1-4-1 ATS in their last 6 games overall. And the Wizards are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 games played on 1 day's rest. The stats are there. The trends are there. Just hammer the Celtics to absolutely demolish the Wizards.
Yeah, I like that play, Trey. And Boston right now, the betting favorite to win the title this season. So I really like that play tonight for you. For my play tonight, I'm going with the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Golden State Warriors game. This is a monster game in the Western Conference right now. Only 6 games left, and the Warriors are sitting in 6th place in the West, and the Pelicans are sitting at 8th. And 2 games separate them. If the Pelicans lose this game, they can go from the 8th to the 11th in the West with the Mavericks winning today. The Pelicans are playing on the road against Portland Trailblazers in a couple minutes. But my thought process is Portland is running out their bench tonight. So I like the Pelicans starters to get a full quarter of rest in the 4th, hopefully. And then they are ready to go when they go to Golden State tomorrow night. And you can forget about people sitting out in this game for the Pelicans. It's do or die time for the Pelicans. It's do or die time for all these teams in the West. If we look at how each team has been playing over the last 5 games, the Warriors have been hit and miss, winning 3 of their last 5 and dropping a game at home against the Timberwolves last night. Trey, I know you were watching that game. You know I was watching that game. The Golden State Warriors collapsed down the stretch, 2 turnovers and back-to-back possessions. And for the Pelicans, they have been on fire the last 4 games. Winners of 4 straight and covering the spread in all 4 games. They're catching fire at the right time heading into the playoffs, and every game matters now. If they lose this game, like I said, They could easily be out of the playoff standings on Wednesday night. We are getting a massive amount of points in this game at +9. That to me indicates someone's not going to play in this game. Someone's going to sit out on the back-to-back. But I don't see the Pelicans doing that. They know every game matters. They can't afford to just give games up. So I expect a full squad for the Pelicans tonight as they play the Warriors. And I expect them to cover the spread and maybe even win the game. If you want to, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on the money line on this. I think the Warriors are struggling a little bit. They rely too much on the three-point shot. And the Pelicans have played fantastic basketball over the last 4 games on the road, and 2 of them for the Pelicans. Winners of 4 games, 2 of them on the road, all of them by double digits. Trey, they look dangerous. Give me Pelicans +9 as my official play. But if you live life on the edge, sprinkle some money line on this play as well. All right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA basketball picks and predictions. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.